Yo. Guys, welcome back to another video. I know it has been a while since I last dropped, but today we'll be doing a reaction titled Turning My Life to Christ by JIDION. Now, as you guys know, JIDION is a very popular streamer who does a lot of YouTube kick. He's up there with the Logan Pauls. So we're gonna see what this is about, and let's get straight into it.
Time to talk to y'all boys, man. You know what? I'm not gonna let Cry Dion come out. There's no point in letting Cry Dion. I thought for a second, boys trying to turn to God, y'all. I'm not trying to put like my pinky toe in no more. I'm not gonna just be sitting on the edge of the pool. I want to jump full
Respect.
in. I want to dive all in, chat. So that's all I'm gonna say. But you know, I don't want to just talk the talk. I want you guys to like see it in my actions. You feel me? I was with my girl. We were Ubering back from her college, and then right when we got back to the crib, the Uber driver, she looked back at us and she asked us a question. Me answering it made my heart sunk, but she said, if you guys were to die right now, would you go to heaven or would you go to hell? I had to be honest with myself. I had to look into myself, and I was like, the way I'm living right now, if God was to take my breath away right now, I'm going to hell. I couldn't even lie about it, chat. You feel me? Like, and you know what's crazy, chat? I be letting so many worldly things dictate how my day's gonna go. You feel me? You got people out here that are battling cancer, having horrible, like, you know, being victims of horrible crimes and all kinds of stuff, right? And they still have the ability to put a smile on their face and be genuinely happy. I get a strike on my channel and I'm not able to post for a week. I'm over here in the slumps. You would have thought my dog died, chat, the way I was around here acting when I was gone for that week, bro. Just pouting, being moody, being rude to people. The only reason why I was acting like that,
being very real and transparent in himself. He's, as you can see here, he's come to the realization that the things of this world really doesn't matter when it comes to a relationship with God. And he realized that even, like, for instance, for his media and YouTube, at one point it became an idol and a distraction for him, and he really had to lock in and realize that Christ is the only way. You've seen here that he did some like videos with Young Don. I'm not sure if you guys heard of him, but he's also a Christian, or a recent person who turned to Christ, and they've been having like live streams and stuff, just talking about scripture and the Bible and stuff. So I think that definitely planted the seed. Well, actually, JIDION did say that he grew up in like a Christian, I believe he did. He grew up in like a Christian background, and that he definitely was in the Word before he did all this stuff. So it's just very refreshing to see that he has a level of awareness and insight and accountability. So shout out to JIDION.
that is because I'm letting worldly things dictate how my spirit is. And like, you know, the Bible talks about it all the time. You know, you can't be moved by the world. You have to hate the world. Chat, like, it's crazy. Like, Jesus is telling me that I have to hate the world, but the world loves me. You feel me? And that's like a honest predicament that I thought I was in. But really, it's an easy solution, bro. Like, if I'm gonna follow the spirit, I'm not gonna have a problem putting away worldly things. And I just had to like look at myself, chat, and I had to just think, if I do follow Jesus, if I do follow his word to tooth and nail of what it is, front to back, then I'm not gonna be JIDION anymore. I'm not gonna be popping. I'm not gonna be on your guys' For You pages with edits. I'm not gonna be having the ASAP Rockies and the Mark Wahlbergs hit me up. I'm not gonna be having the NBA ask me to do stuff like, and like for the longest, chat, like I've been pushing this off for like the last...
I don't think the moment he gives his life to Christ is gonna drop down to like 2 subscribers, and then he won't have like nothing. Like JIDION got there because he was a talented individual, but he was just very creative as well. So I don't think he's gonna instantly lose everything. But I will say that he definitely will lose some people, and he will definitely see some people turn back on him, because once you follow Jesus, the world looks at you differently. You know, they think you're one of those weirdos, bro. They think you're one of those, oh snap, he believes in the dude that rose from the dead. So like, granted, people are gonna have their opinion and stuff, but I wouldn't necessarily go as far as to say that. But you know, it is what it is.
Year and a half, 2 years, but I was like, I'm not ready yet. Like, I don't want to do it yet. I don't want to do it yet. I don't want to do it yet. But after that lady got done talking to me, it was like, if I were to die right now, with me chopping it up with A$AP Rocky, with me chopping it up with Mark Wahlberg or Mark Cuban, or going to the Simon charity match, would any of that really matter, chat? No. It really wouldn't. Jesus tells us in the Bible, it's easier for a needle to go through a camel than for a rich man to go to heaven. And chat, man, you know, thanks to you guys, you know, I've acquired a very nice fortune, you know, and I'm not saying that to brag or anything, but this fortune that I have on earth is nothing compared to the fortune I can have in the kingdom of heaven. This is just me like really talking to y'all. Like, this is me trying to just be so 100% transparent. But God tells us that a bird doesn't have to worry about where he's gonna get his next meal from. And then he said, are you not better than a bird? I'm way better than a bird. So why am I tripping? You know the crazy thing about it, chat? I'm gonna just spill the beans to y'all, bro. I'm gonna be honest. So I was about to take a gambling deal, chat. I was about to do a deal with my bookie. I was giving myself so many reasons to take the deal. I was like, oh, I can pay my employees more. I'll be able to do cool events. I was trying to trick my brain into saying, oh, I'll be able to work more directly with these sporting companies and everything. Chat, bro, I was gonna be making a lot of money. And for minimum work. But that's the reason why it's minimum work, is because like you guys clicking that link to the gambling page would be making up what they're paying me. You feel me? Because I even talked to Nico about it, right? And I was like, yo, Nico, man, I think I'm gonna do it. And Nico was like, don't do it, bro. Like, you're not that person. I was giving Nico every excuse under the bus, and he was just like, man, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but this isn't you, bro. And he was like, don't do it. My spirit was telling me not to do it, but I was just listening to my flesh, man. Bro, I'm telling you guys, do not listen to your flesh, bro. And you guys might be wondering, like, what are you saying by that? You'll know when you're in that circumstance. Do not give in to your flesh. Your flesh hates everything that your spirit's about, and the spirit wants nothing to do with everything that the flesh is about. So there's never a gray area with those things, you know? It's either black and white. That's one of the things in life. That's one of the only things in life that's black and white is your flesh. So the flesh and the spirit, what they both want. Fast forward, it's getting closer and closer to us finishing the deal and stuff. And then I was talking to Young Don, and he read this one verse, and I hadn't even told him about this yet. But here, let me find it for y'all real quick. Then he told them a parable. A rich man's land was very productive. He thought to himself, what should I do since I don't have anywhere to store my crops? I will do this, he said. I'll tear down my barns and build bigger ones and store all my grain and my goods there. Then I'll say to myself, you have many goods stored up for many years. Take it easy, eat, drink, and enjoy yourself. Bro, chat, the crazy thing about it is I literally had a number in my head. I was like, once I get to this number, I'll be good and my children are gonna be good and I'll just be chilling, bro, you know? Like, I was still gonna be creating content here and there, but like I had a number in my, just like how he did, I had a number in my head and I was gonna store up to that number. I was gonna store up in my barn to that number, and I was gonna take it easy, I was gonna eat, I was gonna drink, and I was gonna enjoy myself, right? And then in verse 20, but God said to him, you fool, this very night your life is demanded of you, and the things you have prepared,
bro, facts,
whose will they be?
Facts.
There's nothing on this earth
when you die like,
that is yours.
Something that, like, in the business of life, we kind of have this go mentality, and it really kind of like screw up our perspective on what life really is about. Like, life is really about serving God, taking care of your family, and just trying to live right by Him. Like, we have to realize that when we die, like nothing will matter, because we're only here for a second. We're not here indefinitely. We're only here for like only a moment. Like scripture says that our life is like a wisp of air. It comes and it goes. Heaven is what we should really be striving for, and that's a blessing too when you think about it, because then you won't be worried about like when you think when the situations of life comes up, you won't be so stressed like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, like, yes, life and stress will come, but like when you realize that the end goal is heaven, then you realize that it's not really worth anything. It's just the trials of life. But compared to heaven, compared to eternal, like, think about heaven. Like, heaven is for eternity. I was talking to my friend the other day about heaven, and one thing we're talking about of how, like, heaven kind of made me uncomfortable, simply because of the fact how we're so used to everything to have a start and a finish. So the fact that heaven never ends is like, it almost seems so good to be true. Like it's impossible, because we're so used to having an ending. But it's just a real blessing, when we think about it. So I'm gonna cut the video right here. If you guys want to go check out the rest of JIDION's video, it is at his channel. I'll link it in the description. But let me know what you guys think, and definitely pray for JIDION. This is gonna come with a whole bunch of trials, I assume. Once you turn your life to Christ, the world will be against you, and he's still trying to navigate. Like, granted, and another thing, he won't get everything right off the first go. I think something that Christians need to realize, that at one point we were sinners too, before Christ came and saved us, and we had a whole bunch of work that needs to be done. And even still to this day, Christians are not perfect. So let's just extend an arm of grace towards JIDION as he navigates through this journey. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And other than that, we will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.